Salwanani, Linjani, Hellos, Magadini, Magasimbere, Muriperoko. Hi guys, my name is Zoim Sipa, CEO and founder of Sales Marketing. Hi guys, my name is Zoim Sipa, CEO and founder of Sales Marketing. I think where it all began for me with sales, I would have to say before. Let me just give you where the whole idea came from, of how I got the. I needed to support my family. Like I was coming from my honeymoon and I was kind of having this little headache, you know. You're newly married, you just moved out, and you're expecting, and you're already expecting I was expecting my first child that time, and I was like, okay, so what can I do to provide for myself and for my family in a manner that I'll understand, and that will allow me also to allow me to manage my time as I please. You understand? Not even as I please, but at least give me access to being able to support my family and be there at home, but also be able to support them financially. Emotional support was important for me. As much as financial support is important, emotional support for my family was very important for me. I wanted to be there at the time for my wife while she was pregnant. So in this family, I was newly married and was coming from my honeymoon, and I was thinking to myself, how do I then support my family? I mean, I needed a job that was flexible and that that was to allow me to be me and express how I have a really strong background in photography in tech, guys. So I'm a geek. I'm a serious geek. You could ask me things from all the way. I was using P1s back in the day, bringing them together, trying to make piece together a computer. So I already was a geek and I loved IT and computers and all this. So it was already for me, I had a serious passion for that. And then on the other hand, I had a serious background in accounting and in finance and especially in accounting. Thanks to my father's consultancy. We have a family consultancy, hired financial consultants. So what I needed to do was, how do I take everything that I've learned over time and now create something of my own that helps me support my family, helps me keep my vision and my promise to my family, you know, and support my family. That was the basic need that pushed me towards that. And then also back in college, man, it was university. Yes, back in university, I had really great interactions with the marketing industry. That's when I really started exploring and trying to find out how it works and what it means. We were lucky enough. I think it was around 2012. I was lucky enough to be part of an early team of to be part of the marketing, to be part of the team that brought in the Huawei phones, and the amount of noise those things made, like we made with that, man, it was amazing because it was a remote campaign. Basically, everyone was being given instructions remotely. We were never actually ever at a centralized spot. All of us as promoters, managers, road managers. Everybody was given their portion, and you had to go do your part. So that was when I really learned about remote working and the kind of options it gives you. And I really prefer that. That's what I also wanted to bring into my company when we were starting sales. We wanted people to be able to work with us and for us anywhere in the world, to work for any client anywhere in the world, because we understood that at the time that when seeing this, we began to understand this was me and my friends actually, because they went out and they also did their own different things. They might have not gone into marketing, but where we learned our basic principles is basically in the middle of our promotions, and you know, it was a very interesting process for us. That's where now I ended up becoming a road manager for one of them and just started sticking to remote jobs. I liked remote jobs. They gave me flexibility. They allowed me to keep my time. They allowed me to continue my studies. So when I started getting the options, more options for remote jobs, I took them basically. But I digress. So now we're coming back to, this is basically how sales came about to be. I'm coming from my honeymoon. I need money. I need money support. I'm expecting my first child. I need money to support my family. I'm like, life is real right now. But then I looked. Then actually, this was the moment, my epiphany moment. I looked inside the country. I live in Lesotho, guys. I live in Lesotho, guys. It's a country inside a country. We have a population of about 2.3 million, 2.1 to 2.3 million on average. And I was just there like, what can I do in Lesotho that's not yet been done? Like, there's so many, nowadays there's so many businesses out there, everybody's done everything. So it felt so, but the beauty in Lesotho is that there are a number of industries that weren't really touched and expanded on. A lot of the traditional industrial jobs and companies are already there, but in terms of tech and future tech companies, not really much was happening. So I already thought to myself, I'm like, okay, I really enjoyed marketing. Why not take what I learned from accounting and from marketing in years of marketing from my marketing campaign experience to now actually get into marketing. Oh, that's where now, I think that's where the moment really, that was a big bang for me. That was a big bang moment for me. That's when now I started going into marketing and started trying to find out how much, what does it mean to do a marketing campaign? What does it mean to do, actually it was mostly, because I had a strong graphic design background, I just kept on focusing on my first mistake. I think this will actually, if you're doing this will actually help relieve you. I start off by selling by selling things like flyers, logos, because that was what I understood as marketing at the time, and that was what I used to see visually as marketing. There was no marketing. It was before now I started understanding marketing plans and all these approaches. But it was very interesting for me because it allowed me an entrance and a foot into the door of how to start working. Yeah. So, yeah, coming from that background of having worked with a few marketing agencies in Bloemfontein, it became, why not start your own? Why not try your own? Why not try your hand at it? Because you have the skill sets that are needed for it, and you could actually help quite a few people. Because I really was wondering, why was there no one who was actually taking advantage of the digital platform? Having watched Facebook, Google, YouTube grow over the years, because I think by African standards, I'm an early internet user and an early internet adopter. Like, I'm an early adapter of a lot of technological innovations and other things. So it became now, why not get yourself into that industry? You already like IT, and IT is already like a second breath for you. So why not get into now marketing, because naturally I was a marketer. I had been selling on the market. We used to sell. I actually grew up selling on the market, guys. Like on a real market, on a real African market where there's tomatoes, onions, and all. I will show you a picture, and so I was there like, I already had these people skills, communication skills. I just needed now, how do they now address it? How do you dress it up formally and package it? That's what ended up happening. Guys, William Sipa here. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel and enjoying the content. Press like, follow for more content, and we'll keep it coming to you. So I think over the years, I've been sharing some of the projects that I've been involved in, especially on on the corporate side, which has mainly been to Actually, a number of organizations, but I think I would say my favorite are three. Paget Financial Consultants as Coach Ted's brand manager and brand promoter, helping him also shoot his, helping produce the change, what was it? What is it called? It was yes, change seminar, change seminar that he had a couple years back, and a number of other seminars that along, a number of videos that he's dropped along on YouTube. If you have a chance, you can go and check them out. And so we also had a bit of work with Severe Institute in Zimbabwe. They deal with a lot of civic issues and debates and seminars and people speaking. So those were some of also the inspiring moments.